preliminary facts involving the case that was videoed from last night. What I can first tell you is that the case has already been submitted to our Internal Affairs Division. There is an investigation that is already underway. And you all know as well as I do the limitations provided by the Data Practices Act. You probably know the Data Practices Act far more than you'd like to know, and you also know that it's not a matter of me wanting to comment or not comment. I'm literally prohibited from doing so. And if I were to provide further explanation at this point, it would very likely jeopardize the investigation and the case and outcome of it itself. And so with that, I'll turn it over to the Chief to see if he can provide any additional information regarding the instance from last night. Thanks.
Thank you, Mayor. To your question regarding last night's incident, the public information that I'm aware of is that a violent felony carjacking occurred in the city of New Hope. Eventually, that vehicle was picked up by Robbinsdale Police Department. It made its way into Minneapolis. I believe ultimately it was stopped around the 3200 block of James Avenue North. Once Robbinsdale was conducting their stop to try to bring those individuals into custody, at some point in time a help call was toned, and so MPD officers arrived to assist. At some point in time, they needed to make sure one of the individuals out there, the suspects, could get some medical attention. They needed to, because of the crowd, they needed to get him out of the area to get that treatment. Eventually, he was treated. But then the incident you're specifically talking about that has made its way on video, that is being investigated, as the mayor indicated right now. There is an open investigation on that, and so I'm also going to be limited in terms of what I can say to that at this point in time, but I appreciate the question.
All right, gang, yes, it's a Saturday editorial, not Saturday morning, because I slept in. Somebody was out cop watching last night. But I have an editorial comes out of Minneapolis. Minneapolis police are in the news again. And, with the Derek Chauvin thing, I mean, everybody's on edge over in that city. And I don't know. I want to know what you guys see here, if they got it right. It's a 3-minute something video. You could skip through it if you want, but I'm going to give you the video off Facebook right here at the end of the editorial. So let's talk about it right now. NPR News gives us this story. Minneapolis authorities say they're investigating an incident captured on Facebook video showing an altercation that includes what appears to be a police officer punching someone on the ground. Initial indications are that the incident started late Wednesday afternoon in New Hope. A statement from Robbinsdale and New Hope police said 2 elderly people were forced from their vehicle in what Robbinsdale police called a violent carjacking witnessed by 2 Robbinsdale officers. They tried to stop the car, and a pursuit followed into Minneapolis until the car stopped on the 3300 block of Knox Avenue, and the suspects fled. Suburban officers asked for backup, and a Minneapolis police canine helped locate one of the suspects nearby, said Madaria Arredondo, the city's police chief. The video appears to start as officers are preparing to put that suspect into a squad car and decide instead to seek medical attention for him first. A crowd of people surrounding the car tell police they have arrested the wrong person and that the person in custody is hurt. The camera turns to the scene on another street nearby as Minneapolis police officers wrestle what looks to be a young man to the ground. One of the officers appears to punch him at least twice as they try to subdue him. That young man has not been identified, but Arredondo said that he was taken into custody as well, but didn't say for what charge or if he was suspected to have any connection to the initial carjacking incident. Chief Arredondo on Thursday turned aside calls by some community members to immediately fire the officer, saying investigators were still collecting evidence on what happened. Billie Jean Van Knight with the Racial Justice Network during a news conference on Thursday afternoon, that's yesterday, said everyone should be upset. Black lives matter, not just when someone dies. Black lives matter in all aspects. You can't treat people this way. I love how NPR News here says they wrestle a young man to the ground, and it appears that one officer punches him at least twice. Well, before he went to the ground, you see the officer lunge forward and just give him a good old wham hammer strike right in the jaw or head or wherever he hit him. But I don't know, did he have to just lunge and hammer strike him like that? Just, yeah, pow! I will beat you. Okay, Drago. But Drago, pecan, subsequent. Some of you will get that. It depends on what part of the country you come from. Tomato. Potato, taters. You see, there's no correct way to say the English language. It depends on where you come. Are you from New York? Or are you from Boston, Massachusetts? Or are you from Texas? Or are you from Alabama? Ding. Or are you from California? It doesn't matter. Anyway, some of you will get that have seen my other video where everybody's upset because one word. And I didn't even really pronounce it wrong. It's just you guys pronounce it differently because you probably live in a different part of the USA. What is he talking about? I don't know. I guess you're going to have to watch my Jeremy DeWitt video and figure it out. Back to this one, though. Look, Minneapolis police should be on edge. I'm not saying they shouldn't do their jobs. I'm not saying they shouldn't do their jobs correctly. I'm not saying that they should, be so skittish that they can't do their jobs. But what I am saying here is that the Minneapolis police need to walk on eggshells to a certain degree because they're already in hot water. They've had their police station burned down because of Derek Chauvin, chauvinistic. Derek Chauvin chauvinistically killed somebody. No, they had their police station burned down. They had their city burned. I mean, in 2021, they're still doing this stuff. And I get it. If the guy was resisting, of course they have to use some amount of force, even if it includes strikes. Because some people say he's punching him. Well, these are strikes, and they get you to tense up or relax so that they can get his hands behind his back. Sometimes that's all it is. It gives a moment of, and they can grab his hand and handcuff him. That's what the strikes are for. It's not punching somebody. Those are called strikes. And it's just to shock somebody so that you can handcuff them if they're resisting. My issue, though, again, going back to it, is the guy that lunged forward and did a pow right in the jaw. It looks like that cop isn't trying to use force. He's just trying to fight the guy. I don't know. Maybe he should go in a boxing ring and take on the guy's dad or uncle or something. Anyway, I want to know what you all think down in the comment section below. Let me know. Community Leo Watch. Watching Leos. That includes law enforcement officers out of Minnesota that just keep hitting on people and everything else. And from coast to coast.
Now you trying to ask for the
Hey, stop getting so aggressive, G. Stop getting so aggressive. Y'all intimidating them. Yeah. Hey, him, what's his badge number, bro? Hey, Officer Slut, what's your badge number?
He ain't no man. That's a little boy. He's crying.
Right, he crying. Y'all trying to force him inside the car.
Right. Y'all need to, his parents here. Y'all need to wait until his mom comes.
If he can't get in the car, why y'all trying to make him get in the car, bro?
Canine dogs that businessman. Why y'all gonna force him in the car, G? Y'all canine dogs that businessman. Y'all gonna force him in the car.
Her mom
They ain't carjack nobody, it don't matter.
Mom is coming. Mom coming. Jay, mom, hurry up. Mom, hurry up.
Y'all gonna force him in the car. They got the wrong person.
They got the wrong person.
Oh God.
Y'all
canine dogs that businessman.
She said, don't let them go.
Mom's right there.
She's right here.
Hold on, please.
So here's what we're going to do. Right? He wants to get an ambulance. We're going to have an ambulance come here. We're going to check him out, all right?
Let me see. My mom.
She's on her way.
My mom is on her way. He's right here on the ground.
Y'all protecting him. Y'all ain't gotta sit him down.
Oh, he's
It's
dead.
safe for y'all, G.
No, Judge, he's standing here. No.
But he can't do shit with y'all keep trying to sit him in the car.
Sergeant, he not going nowhere. Why you being a
He
dickhead?
on her way.
Officer Sloan, what you want? Hey, Officer Sloan, what's your badge number?
Yeah, what's your badge number, Sergeant? Can I get your badge number?
Paramedics finna come. I know they
Step back, step back, step back, step back, step back. He can't sit down though. He can't sit down though. He can't sit down though. He can't sit down. I know, bro. I know, bro. They not finna try to take you, bro. Yeah, let him get that ambulance first.
He's got.
Why we going with y'all? Y'all think we not going? The fuck? We don't give a fuck. Fuck each other going too. We all going. We don't give no fuck. We all going. We don't give a fuck. We all going. We don't give a fuck. We all going. I don't give no fuck. It's my little brother. I don't care. We all going. Y'all cannot stop us from going down this street. Bro, how y'all gonna stop us from going down the street? The fuck y'all sound crazy as hell. Hey, stop! Oh, what the fuck? Hey! This is police brutality, bro. Stop, step back, gang, step back. Hey, stop! Why'd you hit him? Y'all cannot do that shit, bro. Y'all cannot do that.
Move back.
Y'all cannot do that shit, bro. That shit bogus as hell, bro.
No, don't do that.
Man, y'all bogus as hell.
Do that. Do that.
Come here, man. Come here. Come on. Come on, babe. Come here. Step your ass back, man. Please, I'm just trying to get you out the way. Okay, cool. Okay, all right. Don't even worry about it. Hey, can y'all please stop? Can y'all stop doing that to him, bro? He not even doing nothing. Oh, wow. That shit weak, bro.